So one thing I can finally do now is walk down here, because I got cock blocked the last time I tried, because there's just this lady that was just adamant in being like, oh no, you're not coming this way, you're not going that way, because I'm coming this way. It's just starting to rain a tiny little bit as well. So basically what I did before was I went down that way, kind of went that way, and then where the fields, where there's a bit of a path that goes down that way, and I went that way, you see. So I'm kind of going this way to then go around, which is a nicer way to go. Well, it would be a nicer way to go if the dogs joined me. Because I was kind of like, oh, I'll go for a bit of a day out thing, you know. But then I was like, well, I knew the weather was going to turn shit, so I was kind of like, well, let's just put on like a face and just go out for a little bit. And like, I think that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been doing too much walking. I've been like, okay, I'm just gonna go out and do like a 5k every day, then I'm walking to work, and then I'm working, and then I'm coming home, and then like I'm doing that day after day. So what I need to do, is that a person then? Is that a dog? Or there's something white moving down there anyway. I think it's another dog, or is it a person? And I was just doing that every day. Every day. And then the dogs were starting to get tired of doing that, and like pretty much just like, I literally only did like a 1.8 this morning, and the dogs after that were just out the couch completely. And to be fair, so was I. I was like, wow, I've only done that much. I'm like, there's only so much you can keep going on for. So what I need to kind of do is do like the technique of little and often. Like, go out with the dogs for half an hour or so, maybe do like the one, like slightly less than an hour. I mean, it wasn't anyone, it was just a bit of that tree that's down here, you see. I'm literally only gonna do this, go along the field area, then kind of like drop, then go back up the hill towards Broadcar Lane, and then go up towards that off-road path where the little bit of the woodland is, and then drop down. And that's all I'm going to do. I mean, I'm not doing that much. I think I've realised when my feet are hurting, the worst thing to do, even though what I want to do up in my head is to keep going out and out and out and out, but realistically, like, I'm like at work, I've done things before, I'm like able to stand for like quite a fair bit amount of time and not be in pain, whereas like now I'm kind of like, don't want to be on self-serve. But it's different because I will be on cafe and I will be standing up, you see. It's quite nice to go this way for a change. Haven't done so in quite a while actually, and I think when you do little stuff like this, it's like quite nice. Instead of like, okay, it's nice to go to like somewhere else, but like when you do but something like this, that's just so close to where you live, it's just like, well, you just stick to your roots, really. Well, you stick to your roots when you've got company, because, well, I need to give you a bit of an head start every minute, don't I? I mean, I'm just looking at time, it's very nearly 1 o'clock. See, I'm realising now myself, I mean, I'm not old, but I'm older than what I used to be, and I realised a couple of years ago I was able to just be like energy free, like I had so much energy, boom, 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 I want to do that, I can do this, boom, 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 do that. But now I'm at the point now where I kind of have to take breaks. Like, I kind of can't just do this and then go straight back out. You can't really do that. And have I just realised something? Was this always cut? Or was I just here before and I just didn't realise? I don't know actually. Was it? I think was it? I'm not sure. See, this is when you come a different way, you don't kind of feel like you recognise it. But I know where I am. That's the thing. I'm like, I know where this is. I know where that is. But oh yeah, because I went to, I think it was a couple of days ago. Was it a couple of days ago? Was it? Yeah, a couple of days ago. I went along that bit of farm bit up there, and then I went like along those fields that way, and then up towards Jagger Green that way. I kind of wonder how I'm going to manage on Sunday. I don't feel as fit as I used to. If I'm going to manage like 4 or 5 miles of walking. I think the best thing to do is to just still go out and have your dogs with you, but to just tone it down a little bit, because I'm at the point where I'm like, oh, I feel like I want to go out, but then like not for very long. But then you get points where it's like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and it just unlocks that, like, I want to do this situation, like. Because it sucks, you know, when you want to do something and you just do not feel arsed or have the energy to do it. Because for this month I've done quite a bit. Anyway. But at the end of the day, I don't actually have to do everything that there is to do. But speaking of which, even though I'm feeling the way I am, tomorrow I'm going to get dropped off at my grandma's in Siddle with the dogs, because my mum's got some like really important meetings, and my mum's like, I don't really want you walking on sort of Hebble where all the traffic is and it's all really horrible and such. And I'm like, well, the thing is, I would go along up by I'd go through Elland, then up by Exley and do that, you see. I forgot. I think I had a fly that I couldn't see. It's okay. I had like a really tickly feeling on my arm. Oh, it's starting to rain again a little bit. I'm thinking, because it hasn't rained for a few days, I wonder what the level of muddiness will be like down here. Yeah, it's just starting to come down now. Don't mind getting a little bit wet. Yeah, a couple of days ago, oh shit, do you know what? So a couple of days ago, was this the bit of path that was really muddy? A couple of days ago, this will have been like stupendously muddy. Is this the bit? Yeah, here, okay. So like, yeah, this is muddy, but it's maintainable. I wonder what further down it'll be like then, if I can get to it. Because it's like a V shape in the path, because of all the, when it's rained, it's filled up with water, and then it's kind of like the water then digs into the ground, and then thus the path. Got to walk around because they keep stopping. Yeah, and then like when the water then goes, that whole, Jesus Christ, that was a bit muddy, that bit. The water goes down, it erodes and goes down, and then actually it becomes a bit of a problem because it gets worse as you go. So that's good for the dogs, they can go around. But for me, can I just shit? Can I just shit? I would normally just go around, but I can't be arsed. I'm just gonna go over like a good little boy. Like a good little boy? That sounds... Oh god. See, this bit now is where it gets really bad, and I'm probably gonna have to stop recording. In front, I'm gonna, when I'm constantly worrying about the dogs in the back, at the back, I'm like, where are they? See, that bit wasn't too bad. See, this isn't too bad. Because it's not rained for absolutely ages. There's a bit of a was on there. Oh, that was good. But because when you've got rain and it keeps on raining, avoid this path because you ain't getting past that bit. But because it hasn't rained for a couple of days, it's dried out. Don't get me wrong, it's still a bit muddy, but it's dried out. Oh, nice. It's actually kind of nice to have a little bit of rain. Not like rain where it's like just the biggest amount of rain that you've ever seen in your lifetime, but just some level of rain. It's quite nice. And even with the sore feet, it's felt quite, it feels quite nice. Right, you go in front. So we're going to go up this hill, which then goes to the houses. Then I need to put the dogs on the lead, because then I hit Broadcar Lane again. And then go along the bit of path by the farm, drop down the hill towards the poo path, and then see from there, really. Maybe. Because it is 1:05. It's 1:05. And it's still a way up to the top. It's not really a way up to the top, to be fair, it's just not too bad. My feet don't really hurt as much when I'm off-road, because you've got Solomon off-road trainers that are for off-road. Just stop there. So I'm going to wrap the video up when I get round this corner, because I'm going to get to the houses, leads on, etc. Only for, what, 20 seconds, then they're back off again. So thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.